Allow me to take you back to the cardboard box. A plain brown cube with shipping residue and packing tape. When I was a child, that box is all I had. Its spacious inside and hard outside was a brand new world of possibilities. That cardboard box was so much more to me than I was to it. Looking back, that box is my world, my complete and whole world. It became my spaceship when I wanted to fly away to Mars. It became my tent when I wanted to go camping in a big and spacious forest. It was my car when I wanted to travel across the 50 states of America. That cardboard box was my avenue to true and unadulterated storytelling. It was storytelling in its truest and purest form. And I had to be a child, true and pure, to get it. As children, we live for every single moment but tomorrow. We run around the house and the field doing what we love with who we love. Never once does it cross our big minds that tomorrow brings wisdom and age for today. Well, today we have fun and we have friendships, even if it comes in the form of a cardboard box. That moment in time is where stories begin. It's where stories are born. This moment in time is where imagination sees and knows no limits. Now, there's a price we as adults have to pay to get to such stories. You see, as adults, we constantly trade imagination for realism. Our small and minute minds are locked up in societal walls that hide and shelter us from what is pure imagination. We are unable to focus on our own creative power because our focus is on the concerns of life. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid to sit in your cardboard box. Explore that side of your creativity that has and knows no limits, no boundaries. Children bank imagination unknowingly and freely without cause or reason. They are this way because it makes them happy. You cannot be afraid to dive into such an investment. You can't be afraid to dive into the freedom of thinking freely and putting those thoughts to paper. You see, my journey to childish storytelling is never over. I find myself continuously being drawn to the possibilities that come with the box. Every word that is put to paper, every thought that comes from my mind to book, and from book to draft, and from draft to story, started in that box. And of course, it's still an ongoing journey. If we had mastered this form of imagination, we'd still be children. But because society forces us to grow up mentally and creatively, we forget the joy and the freedom and the imagination given to us as children. So I do not accept this award for myself, but for the child in me living in her cardboard box. I accept it for the imagination that has grown within our heart. I accept it for every story we will tell from now on. Today I tell you that imagination has a price. Never be ashamed to sit in your cardboard box and know in your own heart your journey to pure, unadulterated storytelling is never older. As storytellers, we know that open minds lead to spaceships in the sky and tents in the middle of a forest and box cars with cardboard wheels cruising down Route 66. We know there's a child telling stories in each and every one of us. We just have to sit in our cardboard box to hear them. So thank you to the Academy. Thank you to all those that were involved in this beautiful story, this beautiful tale. Thank you to the friends and the family that supported and loved me through this journey. And thank you to the child in each and every one of us that never stopped telling their story.